The patrons have spoken.
Well. Okay, that could have gone better at the start. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Alright. This is why I always keep my stuff muted. Alright. Welcome back, I guess. I'm still kind of confused. When it comes to this, like, is it just the same? Right? Medicinal herb, and then we go to the boat guy, right? Just like last time. That's the red bag. It's the red bag guy. I forgot about him. Alright, it's taking me to the rear path of the Lost Shrine, and then we're gonna climb up there, do the dungeon, I guess, and then fight that boss at the top. Kinda dies up there. So I'm not sure, like, is this it? Is this just it? Like, I noticed last time, right? That I'm essentially just playing as the main character. Huh? Oh, this is new. Defective swing. Okay. What are those? Anyways, like those robots. I know what the shades are, but are the robots any different? Well, it seems Yagi is a very central character in this show, in this game, apparently, which I honestly didn't expect at the start. But here we are. Yeah, we just climb up to the dungeon again. We're level 28 this time, so is it like, do they pose, are they just easy now, like the enemies? Or have they just upped their stats, or what's going on? I mean, I guess I gotta wait and see, but like still. It feels very similar apart from those story segments. Jeez, Gretel. Also, I didn't know they had names before. I am only hearing one side of that conversation, but I can imagine what's going on. Huh? Alright, Tyran. Oh. Okay, bye, I guess. I am kinda pissy that I'm not allowed to play as her. But I guess I'll just do the usual thing. Bah! It's like, are we just playing through the second half of the game again for the story, or what's going on? They still deal a ton of damage. Like a ridiculous amount of damage, and are extremely tough to beat. So I'll still say that they're tougher than the bosses, because it's not incorrect. Well, so can I just like get rid of all of your armor? No. No, I cannot. When you drop health solve, and I'll just, since I have gotten the hang of fighting you, I can just fight you normally without taking damage. Oh, he's just dead? Alright. Any items? No. Alright. What are my healing items like anyways? 10 medicinal herbs, 4 of each other. Oh, what? Excuse me, I was rolling there. And, well, and if it looks like I'm no-braining it with the combo and such, there's actually a reason for that. It's because the other combos actually have moves where there are rooms where you can't block. So if I just press X repeatedly until he attacks me, and then I punish. Because I can't really 100% reliably parry the other moves if I were to use any of the heavy attacks. Like, I can't parry during that. And there I can't do that either, which is why I'm just pressing X normally. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but in case you're wondering why I'm just doing this instead of a higher damaging combo, then that's why. Because the highest damage I can deal is with the counterattack. And here I can guarantee that I at least have the chance to do it. Okay, excuse you, how did you end up behind me? Like that. That is the most damage I will be able to deal. Unless my allies push them away from me so that I can't hit them. Or he can't attack through a wall or whatever. Ah, wrong attack. How much armor does this remove? Okay, well, excuse me, I was in the middle of something. There we go. Definitely not a perfect play. But if it works, it works. Nothing fancy. Where's Emil? And why is he not healing us? Okay! For the record, you cannot block backwards, so the only... So they just used a... You can block to the sides, just not specifically right behind you. So there was no blocking that. Especially because the guy, if I recall correctly, the guy behind me hit first. So at that point I'm in hit stun. And can't block the guy in front of me. I think that's how it works. Of course I'm not an expert in combat in Neo, I almost said Neo, Nier. But it's my guess at the very least. Thank you, Yagi, for all the grass. Any more? What's this? More grass. And this is just an empty box. I'll take that, thank you. And then just push this, and now I can open the door. Against these tiny boys without armor, I can just go nuts. Because they barely have any health in comparison to all the other creatures that I'm fighting at the moment. Like this guy. Email, you're disrupting my flow. Well, you know, if they're just gonna stun lock them, guess that's what we're doing. I can't counter him if you guys keep on staggering him. Yeah, I'm just operating under the assumption that I cannot stagger them, because I can't. Only my allies can stagger them. Okay, thanks, kinda, I guess. I mean, he died, but I kind of wanted to parry. Alright, what's going on over here then? Can't use the other one. But hey, there's one medicinal herb if only. I can't go through there? I thought I could. Okay. What do we have in here? More grass. It's interesting how they just put all this grass on the ground. Or well, I guess Yagi does, because as per the conclusion I came to earlier, this is just Yagi's place, because there's grass everywhere. You know, since she's a god and all. Yeah, I was just operating under the assumption that everybody here knew who Yagi was. Yagi is a VTuber. and a friend of mine who comes sometimes to watch. I'm also, speaking of assumptions, I'm also operating under the assumption that my chat is currently broken. Because I'm not seeing anything. Or, well, that's not quite correct. I'm not expecting anybody to be watching, but sometimes, huh? But this chat is known to break. So if there's somebody in the chat that I know, you can feel free to DM me on Discord. Then I'll probably notice. I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to what Tyran said. But, also, is she talking in her head, like, to herself, or is she just telling me, or is she just telling her companions to shut up? Also, worth noting, during a counterattack, I am not damageable. Like, I won't take any hit stun, and I can't get hurt during that attack. Which is why I've come to the conclusion that this is the best option. Because they don't get staggered by magic, they don't get staggered by weak attack, they don't get staggered by strong attacks. These guys in particular won't lose that much armor even if you use like max charged Dark Hand. So trying to do that is kind of a waste of time and effort, and just standing there spamming X until they attack me is the best option as far as I can see. That attack is no AoE, huh? Nothing here. There's some boxes here. What we got? Is it grass? It's just more grass. You know, I'll take one. I may not need it, but I'm not getting back here. So might as well just use it. Okay, now what? Alright, well that was easy. I see, right. Push that there. Push it there. Just pull it this way. I didn't need to do that actually. You know what? In honor of Yagi. She does enjoy balls. Allegedly. So, you're welcome, Yagi. I hope you enjoy your balls. More medicinal herbs. Yeah, I have enough medicinal herbs, so I'm good. Okay. He immediately charged up that attack, I see. As he spawns in. What a meanie. Yeah, I can turn around. At least they're easier to fight now than when I came here the first time. Either because I've just managed to find out how to fight them properly, or because I just have higher stats now. I think it's probably both. Honestly, they deal so much damage and take so much damage that it kind of feels like they don't... They feel disproportionate. Like, yeah, I get it. The shades have improved, but this feels very disproportionate because the boss is pale in comparison to these freaking goons. Like, I don't understand. What is he doing? Twisted ring. Oh, good. Oh. Thank you, Emo. You're a good boy. Even though you look like Jack Skellington. I guess Jack Skellington is also a good boy. Email. Okay. I almost get thrown off when they get staggered now. Because I'm expecting them to not get staggered so that I can actually deal good damage. I realize that it stops me from taking damage, but... Getting a counterattack also gives me more lifesteal, because I have lifesteal. Because it allows me to deal more damage. Oh, he just died. He's not dead. What? Why'd he fall down? Oh, now he's dead. And I got some health solved for the trouble. He can't move, can he? Oh, there's another guy around the corner. I think. Either that or Email just doesn't understand walls. Also a possibility. No, Email's just being silly. Well. Alright, cool. Time to move on. Oh my god, there's so many of them. No. Stop that. See what I mean by I can't get hurt when I'm counterattacking? Which really does help. Like that. And such. He is dead now. He kind of body blocked his friend. And now there was one. I thought, what? What is Emil shooting? What's this anyways? Strength capsule. Well, since there's only one, and my friends just have free reign with their magic, I can just go for a higher DPS combo. And another strength capsule. Well, I don't really use the strength buffing things. Yeah, one moment, please. Alright, we're fine. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh boy. He just slapped me across the face. Also, do you see what I mean by the small enemies being stronger than the bosses? This guy seems to have gotten some more power though. Because I could take him out in like 4 hits last time I was here. But still. This is ludicrous. Like, it's incomparable. And this seemed like a mini-boss because it had separate combat music. He was guarding a medicinal herb. There's some more healing items in this direction. Essentially, we just do some, like, 1, maybe 2 puzzles. And then we get some more healing items, which I'll take it. They're not difficult anyways. No. Thank you. No. There we go. And like that. Yeah, see, like 1, maybe 2 puzzles, and it was just 1. Okay. What? Mother? Interesting. I expected there to be at least 1 healing item in there. Due to a set precedent, but I guess no. Which, fair. You went to stealth before the change was complete. What? Staging a protest.
やめておけ。このままじゃ俺の気持ちが。
では、その気持ちだけありがたくいただいておきます。
エミール。
この大事な時期に慣れない野宿で体調を崩したら大変ですから。それに僕、飼い主さんと二人きりでする野宿、割と気に入ってるんです。
そういうことだ。邪魔するな。
Got an image to maintain. Whoops. These ones don't really deal that much damage, so I can just... Except for the mages, apparently. What? So I can just kind of outdo their damage with my lifesteal. Well, I mean, they're still out DPSing me. Still. One of them died. Health Saw. Nice, nice. That's a herb. What caused you to go in that direction? This is a mage, and he has to not be alive in order for my time to be better. That's emo. My bad, dude. Oh, what? Used coloring book. Alright. First boss, I guess? Was it Gretel? That was their name? You were in this room earlier. How'd you get up there? They do nothing. Look at this. Do we really need to guide them into the light? Look at them. They do nothing to me. Yeah, well, it's... It is they who saved me. Should I be reading? Yeah, I mean, they're not exactly voice acting this. Stop hurting my friends. Then maybe get out of your bubble. It's the only reason why I'm doing that. Oh. Is this from the perspective of Toronto who can understand them? Is that the last of them? You know what? Okay. Well, let's see if this makes it faster. Peh. That did go faster. By all means. Yeah. You really are easier than those guys. Like, look at this. Or well, I guess if there was multiple of her, she would be a bit more difficult. But there isn't, it's a boss fight. Oh my... She deals no damage either. Poor boss. That's fine. What's she gonna do? Bop me on the head? For what damage? She's also kind of glitching into the wall, which is pretty funny. Oh! That was one uppercut. That uppercut was impressive. Stop jinxing things, Weiss. What are you here for? Is that Chainmail? Oh, I could actually hear her talk. Youch. Freaking Tyranno. Bat. Oh, what? They changed the timing on that? Freaking dear lord. Okay. You've proven your point. I'm sorry I called you a joke. Did I ever do that, actually, now that I think about it? That. Ah, mistimed. There we go. Yeah, I'm not really that good with the reliable DPS patterns or combos or what have you. There she goes. Yep, there she goes. I like how they don't even reflect on the fact that this thing, this mechanical automaton, can bleed. Like, they don't even pay attention to it.
大丈夫か？
Speaking of bleeding,
今傷の手当てを。
この傷はもはや
ダメです。飼い主さん。
なんだこれは。
カイネ、お前も終わりだよ。
飼い主さん。飼い主さん。
this fight, huh?
飼い主さんの魔物が。
叩き落とすしかないようだ。
Bap.
飼い主さん、正気に戻ってください。
今だ抑え込め。
Come on, Emil. Do your thing. Or don't. Emil, what was the plan again? Could have sworn.
飼い主さん、お願い。戻ってきてください。
Oh, not even close, huh? Do it again, Emil.
お前たちも飲み込んでやる。エミ、
You try it, buddy.
カイネの動きを抑え込め。
Go for it, Emil. Oh, that's so fast. Go, Emil. Do it. Bap. That does nothing. Ah, whoops. Dag nabbit. Do it again. You got this. It's so fast. And it regenerates every time as well. That's Don. Alright, so what does that what does the speed of that depend on is the question. Ah, close. Well, the question is... Yeah, I think just Dark Blast at this point. Okay. I'm just bullying her at this point. I mean, whatever works, I guess, but... That... It's like half. So what do against that? Wait, the question is, can I just do this from the ground? Yes. But this no one was nothing by itself, though. I don't want to kill her. Because that's not the point. And I feel like we might game over if we do. It's just every time. Alright, Emo. If we can't do it now. That's a problem. Well, I might just kill kinda. Email? Is it wise to deal this much damage to her? Oh, she just regenerates? Oh! Oh, that's the easy way to do it. Well, the first time I didn't do that. So when do I get to play as Kaine?
へのちょっとわかる範囲の言葉を書いてみたの。手に入ったのは石の神殿にあったこと、あとよ中世の毛、このうち記憶後の
なるほど。各地点の
手当たりし
魔王
We gotta do this
言わ
again.
れたよ。できた。
Okay.
飼い主さん、本当は少し時間。
Alright. So, we're gonna have to go through the... We're gonna have to go through the tree thing again, aren't we? Well, let's go to the junk heap.
あの兄弟にち
Maybe I'll be able to upgrade my weapon. Who knows? I certainly don't. I'll pick that up. While I'm at it, I'll just save the game. Nothing in my mailbox. There's probably items in my house, but honestly, that was more stuff. Honestly, I'm just gonna go to the junk heap. Oh, I leveled up. I reached level 30 in the tutorial. Wonder if 30 is max or if you can just keep going. I'm not completely sure what you get from leveling, by the way. I'm just assuming you get like damage and armor and more health. Because that's kind of what it seems like. Hello, Mr. Piggy. They don't even flinch. Yeah, I don't need to fight you guys. I'm decently leveled. More grass. So much grass. It is nice to have lifesteal, especially in places like the junk heap, where there's like no herbs to be picked up. Besides, 8 health salve and 4 health pots. I am stacked. Alrighty. Ah, what a beautiful voice. What a marvelous voice. Ah yes, the voice of a mother. Okay. Khalil? Military defense robot P-33. First rule of robotics? Anybody? I'm crying a big dumb robot. My creator is also dead. Fair enough. 874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, 43 minutes, and 44 minutes, and counting, I guess. You'll die? Why would they? I mean, technically, she's the human, but I digress. I'm gonna call you Beepy. Alright, so we got Khalil and Beepy. Sweet. Brand new? I doubt anything's brand new in this place. Good job, compadre. Did he pull his arm off? He hasn't done anything. They should have proceeded with more caution. Agreed. Oh, come on, Jacob. Oh, I must have missed that part earlier. Oh my god. Jacob! Are you actually blaming the robots for... Oh, holy crap, Jacob. Oh, you're decrepit. Oh, Gideon, my bad. Jacob is the other guy.
久しぶりだな。兄さんは元気か。実は4年前の事故で。そうだったか。いいんです。何ですか。この辺りで魔物の話を聞いた。しかも普通のやつじゃなく。
Not the little ones.
強烈そういうのが出たとは聞いていません。僕は。そうか。ならいい。何？ 実は強力な武器を手に入れたんです。あなたなら扱えると思う。
I already have Iron Will. Don't I already have? Don't we already have this weapon? Yeah.
良いではないか。2回目だからいろいろあるのだ。しかし見たところ壊れておるようだが。
Wait, what? Hold up, what? That was incredibly meta.
そのままでは威力を発揮できないのです。直せるのか。はい。素材さえあれば。なら素材を取ってくれ。よかった。捨ててしまうにはもったいなくて、必要な素材は形状記憶合金です。地下2階にいる大型の敵からしか取れないので、とこちらが地下2階に必要な素材、地下2階にいるところで、本日はどんなご用ですか？
Alright, strength and weapons. Oh, you can upgrade my Phoenix Sword. Gold ore and giant egg. Ups by over 50%. Damn. And Iron Will to level 3. 600. Freaking Iron Will is just worse. And I can't even do it. Let's see Axe of Beheading. Oh, I got no Axe of Beheading. Alright, well, I'll just stick to my Phoenix Sword. What do I need for the next one? More gold ore, eagle eggs, and one complex machine. I'll upgrade my Axe of Beheading because it's an axe, and axes are nice. Yes, 600? Damn, dude. Alright, so yeah, Gideon. I can't believe Gideon actually killed his own brother and blamed the robots. Dude, I must have missed that last time. That was obviously his fault. Like, it wasn't even close. Dude, what are you doing? The robot didn't even do anything. It wasn't even close. What a muppet. No,
危険な場所にまで分け入ったようだ。
Which area did we even need to go to? BTO. These guys you can't parry. Mildly annoying. Yeah, the small robots are pretty obnoxious. Can I just, like... No then? Now listen here. Up yours. Stop that. Where is he going? Was he trying to run away? Broken battery. What do we got in here? A cannon. That's it. No, more cannons. Can you lifesteal against robots? You can against the regular ones, right? I don't know about the cannons. But against the regular ones, it looks like you can do it. Interesting thought. Nope. Alright, I have to go around. Oh, you can just go through. Okay. Stop that. I don't like the flying ones. Oh. Let's change that to Dark Lands. Sure, I have a lot of health, huh? I can still bash dance. Oh. Amber. Dented metal board. This is still amber, correct? Oh, that's fluorite. Bap, bap. Now, all right, take two. What? They keep on committing suicide. Bunch of dented boards, some amber, Damascus steel. Now that I don't think I picked up before. I'd recognize that. Yeah, the different attacks don't really flow into each other. Except that, maybe. That kind of works. So what if we do... No. That flows into... That combos relatively well. Greetings! Whoops. Excuse me? Wait. Why didn't I get to pick that up? I have the maximum amount of broken antennae. That's pretty funny. I have just not cared for these drops for so long that I'm now wasting money. No. No. None of the flying guys. Stop. You know, this place is pretty good if you're looking for money. Stop. Ah, it's you. Alright. Guess we're just shooting you. Pew. Which one was that? Alright, it's that one. That is the... Yep, that's the airway. And then we just blast him. Yeah, now he can't melee anymore. And he does that. Whoa. I thought I could parry that. Apparently not. Either that or I just mistimed it. It's completely possible I just mistimed it. Okay, thank you. I think this kills. Yeah. Oh wow, I was like 2 hits away. Bro. Up yours. There you go. Now it kills. Did you need 1 or more alloys? Hold up. No, not that. Wait, hold up. What can I tell Emil to do? Interesting. I didn't know that was a choice. Okay, never mind. I'll just go back to him then. Yeah, this might just be it. I might just be done already. I'm gonna sell him all my dented and broken mechanical parts. Bruh. Yeah, I should just tell Kaina to stand over there. First floor. I mean... Oh, Kali taught him. I forgot his hands are Gatling guns. Oh, AJ. Oh, AJ, why are you playing Counter-Strike? Alright, well... Oh, you do you, AJ. Medicinal herbs? In the scrapyard? What the heck? Alright, well, we'll do the scrapyard and then I think we're done here. So,
これはいい素材ですね。早速武器の強化を行いますよ。わがままに付き合ってもらったので。これは完成したらお手紙で連絡。ありがとう。
oh, okay. Well, we'll just... Oh, I almost forgot. Hey, Gideon.
完成しありがとう。ところで本日はどんなご用ですか。
By my nonsense. How goes the new beginning? It really feels like the same again, except for a couple of things. But mostly, it's very samey. Well, now I have a ton of money. What's it even sell? Okay. Essentially, I thought I was gonna get to play as Kainet, but I'm not getting to play as Kainet. And honestly, I think we're about to wrap up. Maybe. Yeah, I might just go to the Forest of Myth and then just wrap up for today. Walked over and did a part of the scrapyard, but I didn't do the entire dungeon and fight the boss. Anyways, how's it going for you, Dan? I can just, you know what? I could just do the Force of Myth. It's not like I'm doing anything else today. So yeah, it's been second player in a row who does nothing. Oh. Hello friend, I really have to go through this again. Alright, I'll go through the book again. Never mind, they started throwing out fish. What? You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, right? This we went through once already. You should talk, boys. Alright, I guess we're going through this again. Black, pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words. Amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. How does the tree turn to the sky? I don't know. This is wrong, whispered the tree in the voice of a wind through the leaves. This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed. Long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree, and once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, and hatred swell within the dark recesses of the young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive away the invader. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room for his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tanned skin and deep green eyes even. A bunch of different sharks, including Bahamut shark. What? I mean, at least it's fun that you're fighting fish and not just the normal things. She's a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him, but he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her his feelings, this might not be so, but this conversation never happens. The girl disappears, the boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Ouch! Etched upon it a single word, envy. Everything is water and he gets to destroy one per turn, meaning I lose. Well, at least you die to fish, I guess. Look at my memory. There's a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises. And another. And another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep within the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She doesn't know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 63 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. But by the time she hears the fierce, low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She's laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. Something different other than the one-turn axis? Yeah. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word. Loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. Too bad, Dad. No dragons here. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could reach, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was black, an empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. Yay, another person who can't get past draw phase. Time to wait 5 minutes. Oh, Dan. Aw, my condolences, bro. This is why the tree was pleased when the young man and his companion entered the room. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Igoric had entered was almost completely empty. All they could see was a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Igoric suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the Forest of Myth, its villagers prisoners in their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That's all that remains. As Igoric stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. That sentence is starting to break. You know what? They M-U-S-T-L-I-S-T-E-N. Lice. Look here. Look there. A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in his hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one, vanishing forever. It looked like they tried to mimic spaced hiragana. Maybe. It might be. The creature was abusing the memories, treating them like objects, like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appeared to be consuming the memories. These things eat memories now? The tree extended a branch towards Igoric. Without a second thought, Igoric brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. I think I've won one battle legitimately that entire rank. Oh, Dan. Oh, bro. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There's conviction. There's the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth to attempt to speak, but no sound emerged. It's a tree. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than get upset, it greeted the development with a good cheer, focusing all its power on the riddle of speech. The tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. I implore. It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? I don't remember. I want to say green. It spoke. The shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Did the Decatry become senile? I think so. Igoric brushed Weiss's comment aside, and his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Igoric. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Igoric, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up to its arm, and through its entire body. It was emotion, one that the entity had felt more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New powerful emotions began to take hold, causing his heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginning of a soul, and the young man was the key. This was the promise long ago. This is how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new unpleasant sensation, but the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beast? 63 friends and her daughter. Okay, riddle time's over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Cried the book. Wait, no, that's wise. The key! Cried the book. Secure the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The word exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. Why this world is falling apart? Igoric. How can a world of letters? I implore. Most important thing. World. Yona. Lots of ellipses. The light was complete. Hold up. The shade can lay loot. Don't kill it. Shove it in a cave. Oh, Dad. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Igoric was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. Okay. There we go. What in the... That's a good sentence, wise. Mr. Protagonist, why? Oh, there's one of the keys. See ya, nerds. What? Right. Junk Mountain, right? First, I go to my mailbox is what it's called. Yes. And this time itself begins to rewind. Sounds like foreshadowing. I mean, I don't think it is, but it might be, considering I haven't seen the other endings. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. Berries! I don't know either, it's just oddly specific. And it's a Neo game, that doesn't sound very specific. Dear Igoric, this is to inform you that the upgrade on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have a more personal request to make of you. I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Thank you. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry, even though there's only one. Alright, off to the junk heap again. Time to kill a boss. Or a robot and its adopted child? Question mark. Honestly, Gideon is an idiot. Gideon's a dum-dum. I have 2 brothers' weaponry. What? What? What's up, Ben? You got any questions? It's a single weapon. It's a single person. Yes, there used to be another brother, but the other brother is dead. So I think the workshop is called Two Brothers Weaponry, or whatever. But there is only one brother left because the first one died. So I guess it's more of a. But then you'd say name of workplace to avoid confusion. Well, that is the name of workplace. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I get what you mean now. Hello, Gideon, you dumbass. What you want? Oh, right, yeah.
その武器な
なんだ
お二人に
お願い
兄さんの敵を撃っ
ずいぶん物騒なこと
思いつきなんかじゃない俺が武器を作ってきたのはこいつらを殺せる道具を作りたくてやってきたんです
あいつ
そうです魔物と一緒にいる
The little shade in his robot.
手を組んでおった
はい
心はきあ
Okay. Like Gideon of the Two Brothers Weaponry. Yeah, it would be more comprehensive, but I guess he's not even that old yet. He uses I and not we're at the Two Brothers. Yeah, I mean there's only one employee left, and it's him. He doesn't have any actual employees. So if I recall correctly, we go this direction. We don't actually have to fight any of the robots, I think. If I recall correctly. So I guess we just rush through this place. Because honestly, fighting every single robot in this place is kind of a waste of time. Except if there is a specific need to. I mean, I guess I get XP and stuff, but I kind of just want to finish up this game at this point. Alright, peace. Okay, well, I guess I have to do it here. Oh, there's more of you. I would melee you. If you didn't have an unblockable, uncounterable electric beam for a melee attack. I mean, technically you can counter it by just not being close to him, but right? It's the counterattack that I want to do. You can't really fight back against it. Alright, we swap to Dark Blast because I need to. Oh look, it's Crazy Moonhead. Yep. There he is. I mean, he's been here. But yes, there he is. It's Emo. He can fly. I mean, I wouldn't call him Crazy Moonhead in this game. Probably in Automata, but in Replicant, so far, he's not very crazy. He's just... I mean, he can heal me as well, which is pretty nice of him. This is asinine. Because I get constantly heavily staggered by all of those guys. And I can't do anything back. Like, there's nothing I can do because I'm stuck in here. I can't melee or anything. Alright. F all of you! Donk! There we go. This is not the way I need to go. No, just the head of the dev wearing it, it's being an absolute nutter. I haven't actually seen what the dev is like, but I can imagine with the games he makes. Okay! What? Alright, if you don't mind me. There we go. Yeah, if you don't allow me to get close, I'll just do this. Blarg. Ah. Bruh. Alright. Alright, and we charge up our stuff. And he takes a ton of damage. 3 should be enough. Yeah. Oh, come on. What did he drop even? Titanium alloy. You don't have insulated boots or anything? Nope. No insulation. So I'm just gonna punch him. You don't actually get to equip armor in this game. All I get is weapons. All I get is weapons. I get magic, and I get words, and that's all. Yeah, Junkie Depths should be it. Not that direction, this way. Oh, you. No! Oh, come on! Oh, this is infuriating. You chitter! Stop! The flying ones are the worst because they're just annoying. Dear Lord. Okay, anyways. We're now, I think, somewhere close to the boss. Don't do it. Okay, well, it didn't lock me in. No. No. Thank you, Emil. I can OHKO them with strong magical attacks. Stop.
魔物が機械と一緒にいるだなんてどういうことなんでしょう。
理由が何であれ、魔物とその仲間は皆殺しにするだけだ。
That OHKOs too, right? Yep. You don't have any insulated pogo sticker? No. I have not found an insulated pogo stick. It is unfortunate, but alas. Alright, I guess we fight the this boss again. Yeah. Hello, Yagi. What's up? we're going through the. Apparently, we're going through the game again. Just this time, we understand the boss's feelings. That seems to be the only difference, from my understanding. I thought we would get to play as Kaine. Did you kidnap Shom? No, actually, not this time. The one who kidnapped Shoma this time is AJ. Don't worry about it. Oh, right. My bad. It's not taking any damage. This thing is taking no damage. What is going on? They seem to have upped this thing's health. Read the dialogue. I am reading the dialogue. Should I read it out for you? Sorry, I thought since, like, generally if the game has voice acting, I tend to not read that, like, out loud. Well, maybe the Shade's voice acting isn't exactly understandable, and most of it is in Japanese. Said destroy the Shade. Yeah, but I can't aim for it. I wish I could destroy the Shade, but I've fought this boss before, and you can't aim for the Shade. Like, trust me. Even if I decide, look, I can't swap target. That is the only target I can target. And even if I aim higher, it will just target onto it. Thank you for the help, but the but yeah, no, it's just this. Unfortunately, they just gave it a ton of health. Remember when there's a slight delay? I sent the first one and then boss didn't take any damage still? Yeah. It's taking damage, it's just very minuscule. Like, dear lord. I understand why you're concerned, but is it gonna stop? That lightning aura is really obnoxious because it just knocks me back. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I guess it's just magic time. Anyways, Yagi, what's up? I know that you're not with Shoma at the moment because, well, Shoma's with AJ, from my understanding. They were gonna hang out today. Did he just fake me out? Okay, well, I see the point of the X. Throughout this boss battle, I have found the point of the... Let's see here. Okay, well, if you can stop with that, I'm going to... Yeah. The heavy melee deals more damage, or deal damage in a bigger AoE. But the X1 barely has any AoE, but it lets you deal damage multiple times. As long as you just hit the target, and the target is tall enough. So that's some interesting information that I wasn't aware of earlier. Give me a moment. Okay, well, I was just gonna check because I had a notification on. He actually stepped on me. Well, oh, Emil, we can see your crotch. Your legs aren't attached to each other. His legs... His bones aren't conjoined. Emil, what? We can see your panzer. I mean, he doesn't have any. He's just bones and like a scarf. Alright, round 2. Robotic angel or whatever. No panzer, that's loot. He's just bones. I'm not sure how that's loot. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think he is, he's leaving us, or whatever, from the ground. Oh, okay. Bye, I guess. He starts flying his wings, I swear. And game, have you heard of a thing called physics? I mean, maybe he's using like electromagnetism to like pull himself to the ceiling or something, and he just happened to have these wings as a decoration. I don't know. But according to all known laws of aviation, this thing should not be able to fly with just those wings. That I agree with. I'm sure it would be a lot more riveting if he wasn't so incredibly bulky due to difficulty scaling. But oh well. Blarg! Or whatever. Okay! What was your weapons, assuming they're ferromagnetic enough, would be effective? Yeah, you're correct. That is correct. Yeah, you have a point. I have no idea how he's flying. I wish I knew how this man's is flying. Wait, when he's flying forward he has jets? How is he flying? I mean, his Gatling guns shoot magic balls, so I don't know. Anyways, it started blasting, I guess. Do I even need to run? I don't. I'll just walk. Oh my god, I don't even have to dodge out of the way. I can just walk. Riveting gameplay. This is the worst boss in the game and I've only seen the oversized lizard. I mean... I'm trying to find a worse boss in my mind, but I honestly am unsure. Are there worse bosses than this? It's kinda... How'd you get hit by that? Oh my god, she got hit again. Oh, what? Hey, look at that, he hit me. If only barely. And I also can't melee this guy. Oh yeah, I remember. There was that one giant boss with the DPS with the DPS threshold. That one, I'd argue, is worse. Until the game tells me how that thing flies. No, there are no worse bosses. Well, there was a boss with a certain like DPS check. And if you couldn't pass that DPS check, you were effectively soft-locked. Oh, nice hit, bro, I guess. Congrats, you hit me once. Guess I will stop messing around, I guess. But, I mean... It's not like me messing around and me not messing around will be any different against this boss, because he just flies around. He is so incredibly bulky, and he... Oh, email, you can fly! How'd you get hit by that? Boo-hoo, you can reload a save and try again if you... Try again if you reload. Save the boss will still hacking fly. Yeah, that's fair. There you go. He's finally. You can't escape. Alright, you good? You done? Alright then, he's no longer flying. The shade multiplied, I guess. I mean, this is pretty fucked, not gonna lie. Anyways. I literally have no other options than to kill this thing, so I'll just kill it and get it over with. Ah, there we go. We killed a child and her best friend. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Fun fact, this guy caused his brother's death by being clumsy and then blaming everybody around him. So, yeah, likable character, correct? This is my Smith. I hate him. Yeah, that's enough, Gideon. You. Very, indeed. Anyways, we're done with the scrapyard. What a fool indeed. And I quote, I did it. Yeah. Yeah, he's a dummy in more ways than one, isn't he? Alright, I'll ask my friend to go and do this for me. And then he just goes, ah, I did it. Oh, laundry girl isn't dead. That's a good question, Yagi. She's died twice this episode. Anyways. Or, well, this stream. This session, I guess. Episode might be a bad word. Yeah, so I really thought that I would get to play as her because they said that I'd get to experience her story. How is she still alive, Raffle? Good question. She's possessed by a shade, from my understanding. And I guess she's just built different at this point.
何か考えがあったんでしょうか。
あの魔物は
魔物が何を考えている
I think she can.
殺した方がいいに決まっている
Maybe it swaps when she ducks out. Yeah, maybe it does. But at that point, they have to go through the entire entire adult story, and then beat the final boss. Because after that, she dips. Yeah. So the difference between this playthrough and the other playthrough is that Kaine can hear shades, from my understanding. She can understand them. Which was why we understood what that shade was saying, because the first playthrough you did not. The same for the first boss that kind of freaking kills her. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to a certain boss, because I already have an emotional attachment to that boss. And it did not make me happy having to kill it. So I'm
そうだな。魔物が機械なんかを守ろうとするなんて馬鹿げた話だ。お前たちも気をつけろよ。私も魔物に支配されると仲間でさえ襲ってしまうから。
違う魔物じゃない
There are many things. The shade is not one of them. Well, she's half shade, kind of.
飛ばすぞ、クソガミ。
I'm gonna cram your face up your own asshole. The book does not have an asshole, Kaine.
ありがとう。
I really wish I got to just play as her. So I could put some clothes on. Anyways. Back to the village, I guess. Mr. Piggy's waiting. Oh, hi, Shade. Yeah, we don't need to fight them. I'm level 29. I'm plenty leveled. Bonk. Thanks, Mr. Piggy. Let's see. What's the next chat? What is the next chapter? Where do we go next? Is it the... I'm gonna go check my mailbox. Nope. Okay, so... we don't have to go to the... we don't have to go to the seaside village, do we? Please no, I don't think I'm ready. Oh no, we go to the Airy, don't we? Oh lord, we go to the Airy. Hello, Papala. Yes, the Airy. Got a letter from the Airy. From the office of the chief of the Airy to Popala. My greetings to you and your village. I hope everything is going well. Our village has shut itself away from the world for far too many years, and we have therefore decided it is time to change our ways. As part of this endeavor, we have resolved to establish a shop within the village. It is now open for business, and I look forward to seeing a great many customers visit from all around the world. With regards to the sacrifice keyword you wrote about, one of our villagers claimed to know the meaning behind the term. You are more than welcome to speak to him on this matter as part of your visit to the Airy.
すごい
しかし
どういうこと
あれだけ閉鎖その上
だけじゃよん
まずは
Alright, time to go to the Airy. Yeah, I just kind of assumed that there was no difference in that dialogue, and there wasn't. There didn't seem to be, so I kind of didn't play out the voice lines. I'm sorry.
崖の村か
Off to the Airy. Kaine's home village, I guess. Just checking my healing items. And then we go off to the area. This stream is gonna be way longer, but we're just gonna see where we end. I'll probably end after the area.
店を出すとは随分と心境の変化があったものだ。
変化したのは
Yeah, I don't know.
私には信じられん。
里帰りですねカイネさん
里？私にとってあの村は
That place is a shithole. Ah, kinda. Please change.
不要な戦いを望まない
Do not desire needless
このまま
conflict.
共存することが
このまま穏やかに暮らし続けられる。
And we can continue to live peacefully.
あの男がやってくる
That young man will come.
あの
Oh,
男が女も子供もみんな
どうすれば
what can we do? Yep. Time to go massacre a village. Please never change. No, please change. Stop dying, kinda. For fuck's sake, put some clothes on. I would like it if kinda changed at least a little bit. Everyone will perish. Okay. Too scared to trust anyone? Okay. I know you. I don't. How do you know me? Alright, so they've got this bazaar or whatever. Flowers? I don't know how to.
綺麗な花を
Weapons, what do you sell? Lily Leaf Sword and Sunrise. I can buy those at home.
いらっしゃい
What do you sell? Pumpkin, tomatoes, and eggplants. I can.
また買いに来て
So they have nothing impressive. Medicinal herb, health salve. But no health potions. Is she dying because she's naked? Probably. I wonder if the lizard has the boosted HP pool as well. We won't be fighting the lizards, unfortunately. Okay, so I'll just go to the village chief because that's where we're supposed to go first. Yeah, the lizard is unfortunately dead because we killed him as a child. He is not here. I don't believe in anything anymore. It's over for us and you. The Shades attacked again last night. They're so positive in this village. What is that? It's an item down there. Alright, I'll go talk to the village leader. Hello! Okay.
の件についてお
Or there's her number.
こういう陰気ない
村長どういうこ
他の者に聞いてみた方が村の者に聞く
Alright. Then go down here and I'll pick this up. Oh, copper ore. Nice. I'm just gonna steal that then. Okay. I didn't even say anything. Oh my god! We go back to the other side. Yeah, it's this way. Yeah, this is this Depresso Espresso village. And they don't seem to like outsiders or themselves from what I can tell. Hello, friendo.
知ってるの
ないわところであんたは
そうだ
噂には聞いてるよ魔物狩りをしているんだって
It doesn't shade, tell you. Yeah, that's the point. Introvert pessimist, if that was only the case.
分かっておる魔物だ
罠か
いいだ我の危惧した通りだ
Mm-hmm.
魔物に乗っ取られていたのか
油断するな他にもいるはずだぞ
This one is way weaker than the ones in the Why are they trying to hit me?
帰りが遅いから迎えに来たぞ。
すまん祭りになってしまったものでな
私も参加させてもらおう。殺人祭りだな。
Sup, dude? Can I help you?
カイネさんの村の人たち魔物に乗っ取られてます。
でも全員じゃない人間も混じってる
Yeah, he's just dead. Okay. Anyways. I have max health solve too.
この村は終わった。
Wouldn't it be nice if we were happy? Bum ba da 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 dum bum ba dum. Nope. There's nobody here, dude. Hi, Kaine. Okay, calm down, Kaine. That's just a girl.
逃げるんだ。やだよ。姉さんを置いて逃げられるわけないじゃないか。
Okay, Kaine.
そいつらは
You're there. That's plenty scary enough. Okay. You are there. That's plenty scary enough. Fair enough. Yep. I am here. She's just dead now. Kinda, that was just a person.
化け物じゃないのか。
お前の姉さんはもう魔物になってるんだぞ。
魔物だろうがなんだろうが、僕の
Ah,
優しい姉さんだ。
never mind. Dude died. Kinda. This is why you have armor or clothes. She died to the basic unarmored one. You see, this is why I want Kinda to change. You know, knowing the nature of the shades, this hits really. If I was more of an existential crisis kind of person, this would certainly hit way home. But ah! Hey, look at that, level 30. That is correct. That is correct. It's pretty difficult to tell who's human anymore, huh? I mean, I know who's human. It's the Shades. The Shades are the humans. Since I'm assuming you weren't around when that was dropped on us, Dan. That was during the final boss moments. Yeah, right around the last... Oh! Yeah, that was dropped on us. Alright, email guard Kaine. She's dying again. Your husband's a shade? Well, congratulations. Probably not. I haven't watched that much, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. You made her shine fashion over safety. You can't call it fashion. It's just nudity. Naked girl dying sim. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, what? Can I? There we go. Now. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's tasteful nudity allegedly. What's the difference? What's the difference between just straight up nudity and quote unquote tasteful nudity? Because I don't see a difference and nobody's explaining it to me. So to me it just looks vulgar. Like, I don't mind, but I don't see the difference. If it's artistic, it is not frowned upon. Okay. See Statue of David. Look at that! They have a ball. Look, Dan, it's the Wicked Avatar. Emo, what are you doing here? Go guard Kaine.
魔物だというのか。
村人たちが巻き込まれたんだ。
嫌です。このままじゃ僕たち村のみんなを。そんなの嫌だ。
Too bad, Emo. They're all gonna die. Seems like a very confused Shade. Plus, technically, her naughty bits are covered, so she's not nude. Alright, fair enough. I need to hit his eyeball in order to...
合体した魔物の力。
これ式の魔法弾幕ごときで臆するでない。ひるんだら負けだぞ。あの目の中心から魔力を感じるぞ。
この人たち本当は。
躊躇してはならぬ。奴らはもはや魔物なのだ。周囲の触手は魔法を弾くようだな。
Unironically, the best method I found. Okay, can't hurt him? And pew. Well, this is the best method in order to just not get hit, I guess. Alright, well. Oh, you go back now? And now we just blast them as soon as that tendril is gone past. He shifts them mid-barrage. Alright. Okay. Dropping focus on the big boss for now, because otherwise I can't. I can only face the boss. Alright. Alright, and then we just shoot him. And then we do it again until he starts. Easy peasy. Then we go back to this. Blasting him in the face. We must wait for that to disappear. And now lands the shades, so we just kill him. With no real difficulty at all. These are essentially just HP banks. They're walking HP potions. Which is an interesting way to think about it. Yeah, they're just sentient medicinal herbs. He's practically just tossing him out so that they can die. I'm out of magic. Okay, well I should have just swapped to... Oh my god. Tell you what. We just Dark Blast. Dark Hand, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, you guys aren't supposed to be here. I have reconsidered. We're using Dark Lens. Death, and you go, and there you go. And I'll just wait until that is gone so that I can blast you. And then as soon as it starts like reeling, as soon as it starts reeling, I'll just swap back to Dark Blast because Dark Blast is what works apparently. I'm assuming they'll just spawn the goons now. Yep, there they go. They start fighting immediately, like the moment they're spawned, they start charging up attacks. I mean, I guess that's fair. Ambushing is a legitimate strategy. Alright, now we're swapping to Dark Blast as soon as possible. Alright. And 2 big fists. And Emil does the Kamehameha. Actually, no, he does the Shoop da Whoop, my bad. It's a beam, Emil, you got this. I'm a fire in my laser, exactly. Calm down, Emil. I'm gonna be honest, this pattern is pretty... Hey Dan, I think I found the worst boss. Still metal wings? Okay.
このままだと持ちそうにありません。
Sure, Emil. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like any of the bosses that just won't let me melee them. I feel like these battles turns into bullet hell. This one kinda does. But I would prefer a bullet hell, because then I have a smaller hitbox. Usually. At least in Toho. So usually, so you see those red? You see those red balls? Those can be destroyed by magic. The pink balls cannot. You have to destroy them either with your weapon, or you gotta dodge them. Alright.
エミ、あまり無理をするな。
Alright, you big onion.
あれだけの攻撃でまだ動けるのか。
合体した奴の生命力は侮れぬということだ。
More enemies. Okay. What? Oh. Big red balls indeed. Now it's also shooting. Bruh. It swapped pupil. Blarg. Alright, and like that. It's gonna swap eyeball, isn't it? Then it's gonna start lasering me. Yeah, there it goes. Easy. Gotta let it swap eyeballs so that it won't dodge. It's going over its eye. Okay, we'll give it a moment. Yeah, so by the way, those shawl looking things, they're immune to magic. So I have to wait until he stops blocking with them. Otherwise my spells won't do anything. That was a pretty good counter. Nice, nice. Got one of those. Okay, yeah, the laser beam hurts the villagers as well. How's it still alive? Dark blast, because we're gonna have to. Almost so close. Emil, if you only shot him. Emil. Did you hear that? He went, help me destroy it. And he didn't even shoot until the... Emil. I feel betrayed, Emil. Had you shot one more volley, we would have gotten it. But no, he waited extensively for that. Okay, I have to stop targeting it. Well, this boss isn't difficult, it's just tedious. I mean, look at this. These guys provide me with free health. And they're an infinite supply. They don't even deal that much damage. Ah, tedium. La di da. Emil dodge. Yeah, and that's gonna go over. I know that pattern. Give it a moment. And there we go. This should be enough to kill it. There we go. Shoop the whoop! He really is shoop the whooping. Yep. And it bleeds. The giant moon rock bleeds. Did the only thing worse than the moon from Majora's Mask if it was bleeding when it was falling down on you? That'd be pretty nuts. Oh. You just gonna go Majin Vegeta on me? I recognize this. Oh fuck, that ain't good. Oh, okay. Yeah, he really did kill that entire village, didn't he? I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't kill the inhabitants. And just say, good job, Emil. You killed everybody. I'm not sure Kaine really cares. About the village. Uncontrollable magic. I have to protect the people I love. That was my only thought as I unleashed a magic powerful enough to destroy not only the Shade, but everyone else as well. All of them. So many innocent lives. Destroy. Eviscerate. Crush. Kill. These are the dark impulses that override all other thoughts. As a being that was created to be a magical weapon, these are my instincts. Or maybe it's better to call them our instincts. Emil's dream this time. Rampage. Excuse me? What's a klaxon? What's a klaxon? I don't know what a klaxon is. Whatever. A klaxon sounds from deep within the bowels of the laboratory. Thick metal shutters drop down, sealing off the room with a series of dull metal thuds. Abort the experiment. Number 6 is out of control. Everyone get out of here, now. Get out of... The researcher's words are abruptly cut off as a massive hand materializes out of the gloom and lifts him high into the air. The researcher begins to scream. He screams and screams. The sound echoes through the walls, off the walls of the laboratory, until the hand squeezes down, coating the room in a deep crimson hue. The rest of his colleagues stand in silence, mouth agape, unable to process what just happened. Then, a female scientist takes a step back and lets fly a heartbreaking wail. But this is a terrible mistake, for the sound of her cry suddenly brings forth a monster in all its terrible glory. Its body is a bloated corpse, its head is a grinning skull, and it is massive, many times the size of a human. The head rolls from side to side as it tromps about the room on all fours, bringing to mind the wild maneuverings of some wretched starving beast. This creature, this thing, is experimental weapon number 6, also known as Halua. No, oh no, please stop. Oh God, save me. I don't want to die. One by one, the maddening cries of the researchers are silenced. If number 6 understands their petitions, it pays them no heed, instead continuing its rampage of destruction and slaughter, with focus that borders on obsession. After an eternity, the screaming stops. The alarms fall silent, and only then does the creature make a sound, howling out with an unfathomable roar that echoes up and down the empty halls of the blood-soaked laboratory. It's a sound that curses those who had dared bring such evil into this world. And yet, one that also seems to be pleading for help. Ellipses. More ellipses. Two sets of footsteps echo through an otherwise silent corridor in the first level of the laboratory. One belongs to a young boy, his eyes blindfolded and his hands restrained. The other belongs to a severe man. A severe man? A severe man in a long white coat. Am I reading that right? I am, right? What does a severe man look like? How much more severe is this man than other men? I don't understand. The man drags the boy along by means of a long chain attached to a set of shackles on his wrists. Rubble is scattered here and there across the floor of the corridor, making the journey exceedingly difficult an exceedingly difficult one for a boy who cannot see. Excuse me? Could you please walk a bit slower, sir? I'm not used to being blindfolded. And rather than stopping, the man only increases his pace, causing the boy to stumble in an attempt to keep up. This last humiliation proves too much, and the boy finds himself unable to arrest his fall. Without the ability to brace himself, he topples to the floor, smashing his head into a pile of debris and causing a trickle of blood to worm its way down his pale, frightened face. Agonized by the pain, the boy inadvertently opens his eyes, causing the falling drops of blood to emit a strange crackling sound before transforming into tiny white rocks. "Close your damn eyes," roars the man. "Yes, sir," stammers the boy as he slams his lids shut. He hadn't realized the blindfold had slipped off during the fall, but now he keeps his eyes squeezed shut so tightly that sparkles appear against the black of his vision. The boy is Emil, also known as number 7. He is a magical weapon whose eyes are capable of turning to stone anything that falls under their gaze. "Don't look at me," barks the man. "Never look at me." "I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking at the ground now, so if you just hand me the blind..." Instead of waiting for him to finish, the man extends one foot and presses Emil's face to the floor with a heavy black boot. "Sir, stop. You're hurting me." "I told you to keep your eyes and mouth shut, so do that." The man knows this boy, this weapon, this man knows this boy, this weapon, could wipe him out with a single glance, and yet subduing him in this way gives him a sense of relief. What a guy! After making certain the boy is sufficiently cowed, whatever, the man leans down, retrieves the blindfold, and knots it tightly around the boy's quivering head. Right then, on your feet, let's move. Emil staggers to his feet, trying to ignore the red liquid oozing down his face. The blood does not matter. The blood doesn't matter. The pain doesn't matter. All that matters is finishing the job they had set out for him to do. The second level of the laboratory is in even worse shape than the first. The environs are littered with rubble and rock, making the thought of a decent foothold laughable. When the man's eyes linger on a section of rubble stained in deep red, he has a sudden image of warm, gooey brownness slathered in a strawberry sauce. What? Brownies! I'm so brain dead right now. His stomach lurches at the thought, but then he attempts to avert his eyes. They land on the remains of a human being rendered into what could only be described as paste. The man blinks. His mind goes strangely blank before attempting to determine exactly how many humans had to be sacrificed to create the scattered piles of flesh around him. After a moment, his thoughts simply ceased altogether, as if his mind realized that trying to put such a thing into form is folly. You can go the rest of the way on your own, says the man in a voice that is much weaker than he wishes it to be. I mean, what does it matter? You're not even human, you're a monster. With this, the man spins around and dashes back down the hall. A severe man is supposedly a strict man, though I've never heard it used in that fashion before. Thanks, Dan. A helpless Emil simply listens as the footsteps of his erstwhile captor fade into distance. Emil finds himself alone in a room with the stench of death and blood. For a moment, he considers opening his eyes, but the thought of the horrors that await him quickly squashed this plan. Instead, he stands still and listens intently. Eventually, a far-off sound reaches his ears. That's the howl I heard before. Emil resumes walking, using the sound of the distant voice to guide him, almost as if it was calling him home, rather. But by the time Emil reaches the third level, he's moving on memory as much as sound. His hands and face are covered in fresh wounds from numerous falls, but every time he thinks about giving up, his mind returns to his sister. We studied together, we ate cookies together, we cried together, we laughed, and sometimes I was the only one who got yelled at. That's why I was never lonely. Our being together allowed me to stay strong. For Emil, his sister was all he had to live for, so holding that feeling close to his chest, he pressed on, one slow step after the other. Finally, Emil finds himself drawing close to a certain experimental chamber in the deepest part of the laboratory. The howl is very close now, and as he touches the switch that controls the door, he thinks about his mission. Number 6 is the ultimate weapon. She is his sister, and he must turn her to stone. The door slowly opens, revealing the massive interior of the experimentation chamber. After a few steps, Emil removes his blindfold and slowly opens his eyes. His sister lurks before him, but she looks nothing like the girl he once knew. Instead, he sees a savage beast crawling on all fours through the shredded remains of researchers. As the thing that has been his sister stops and tilts his head in Emil's direction, he focuses his gaze on it. A series of soft crunching sounds emerge from the creature as his magic does its terrible work. First the fingers, then the hands, arms, legs, head, What little color the beast once possessed fades to a dull ashen gray. And yet, somehow it summons what strength remains and pulls itself towards Emil, one slow, lumbering effort at a time. Wailing, the massive monstrosity closes in. Is she worried about me, or is she coming to kill me? Emil feels prepared to accept either outcome. After all, this was his older sister, the person he loved more than anyone else in this world. Halloa, The moment Emil speaks, number 6 comes to a sudden halt. Silence descends on the chamber as the siblings stare at each other. I'm sorry, Halloa, but everyone says you're too powerful. They say it's too dangerous unless I seal you away. I'm so sorry. As Emil watches her body begin to turn to stone once more, number 6 simply waits in utter perfect silence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And the moment number 6's petrification is complete, her memories flood into Emil's mind. The two of them huddling together in the cold, all alone in the world, with no one to protect them. All she wanted was to save her little brother, and yet it was that little brother who, in a sense, saved her. The moment the petrification is complete, Emil sinks to his knees. A frozen sister and a little brother racked with sin. Anyone in this cold cage, the two of them, alone in this cold cage, the two of them weep in a single silent voice. So wait, is the skull he wears his sister's head? I can... It's the lingerie girl dying again. Well, she kind of died earlier that fight, but she then lived. Whatever. So the skull that he wears is his sister. No, different girl. So before Kaine gets released from her first death, Emil goes to go to meet his sister, and then she eats him. So then we kill his sister, and at the end of that fight they fuse. So I think he's fused with his sister at the moment. Does that answer your question, Dan? Ellipses, 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 ellipses. It was our combined effort that destroyed the area. Whole existence, entire lives, even their memories. We took it all. We took everything. My sweet, gentle sister turned into a monster, and the same thing will happen to me now that I have her power. If my instincts as a weapon win out and destroy me in the process, if that power ends up hurting somebody I love, ellipses. Okay, Emil. So the stoned head is his sister's head fused onto him. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Also, his flesh kind of burnt off in the process. Also, his skeleton does not connect to each other. They kind of just float like he's Rayman. No, only Kaine would be dead. So with that, my least favorite village is gone. So that's, I guess those are the good news, that it was my least favorite village. Now then. I'm level 30! Yay! Guess we go back to the village. So nothing of value would be lost? Yes, nothing of value was lost.
魔王の正体について
Maybe Popola's found some information of the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village. Alright. Wait. Dude, doing that pig quest was the best choice I ever made in this entire game. Anyway, I'm out. See ya. Yeah, I'm about to. I'm just about done for now, I think. I've streamed for 3 hours, 20 minutes. How was I not allowed to run there? I'm sorry. But yeah. See ya, Dan. Have a nice evening? Question mark? Alright, we'll talk to Popola and then I'll just venture off to wherever we're going next time. Open sesame. You know, Popola, I would ask you to be careful around the books, but I just happen to know that you are the one who reads.
魔王の城の鍵について何か手がかりは見つかりましたか？
ごめんなさい。
そうです。ポポルさんが暗号の解読に
そうだわ。あ、最近彼が
Oh no. Oh, bro, no.
海岸の町まで様子見をお願いできないかしら。
Oh, why? Ah, oh, I don't wanna. Oh, balls. Ah, come on. No. Dag fucking nabbit.
状況前にも覚える
あの夫婦のことだ。また喧嘩でもしたのだろう。今度は喧嘩に巻き込まれぬようくれぐれも気をつけるのだぞ。
Dag nabbit. I do not feel good about this one. Okay, well, Igoric? Oh no, it's not that this is too difficult or like I can't do this fight. I really don't want to do this fight. It's more, rather than dying, I'm more in anguish because I'm gonna feel so bad about this one. But yeah, thank you for watching. Next time is going to be... I'm going to be in pain. Mostly emotional pain. Also maybe muscle pain, depending. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys around. Look forward to the next stream.